to speaking with Mel. How can I help?
Hello, Mel. How are you?
I'm not too bad, thanks. How are you going?
I'm going all right. It's a long queue, but
Yes, I do apologise. I can see that you've been on hold for quite some time, so I am very sorry. I can lodge a complaint
No.
with you in regards to the wait time.
no, absolutely don't worry about it. I understand that these are trying times and difficult financial markets, and there's no issue. Can I just confirm this is being recorded for quality and training purposes?
That's correct.
Excellent. I wanted to, just briefly talk. I've been with the Commonwealth Bank for a few years now,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to talk through sort of my financial situation and some conclusions that I've come to.
Okay, yeah.
So I think I first got a credit card with you guys. I don't know what year. I don't know if you have that there, but it was like maybe 10 years ago.
Okay, yeah.
And I had a job at the time, but I then basically didn't have a job and had a credit card, and things just like spiraled out of control. And I absolutely, I just couldn't pay, it back. And then later on I got a personal loan when I moved to Sydney. It was an unsecured personal loan.
Yeah.
And then like just personal trauma and difficulties, and I basically couldn't. I racked up a lot of debt on that, and I think it came. You might have it there. I don't fully remember, but it came to about $40,000.
Okay, yeah.
Which was then I defaulted on that. That was then sold off to a debt collector.
Yeah.
And then there was just like I settled things with the debt collectors eventually because I think both were anyway. It was a long and complicated and confusing time, and that's now behind me. I'm very happy about that. But in sort of the last few weeks, I've been reading about usury and the charging of interest on loans.
Yeah.
And that this was for a long time, I think, like in medieval Europe, this was an outlawed practice. I think under basically all conditions, you couldn't lend money with interest for a variety of reasons. I think trying to turn society into like the body of Christ and a family, theological explanations. So I wanted to apologise to the Commonwealth Bank, taking two to tango, for entering into a usurious contract and for agreeing to borrow money at interest.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's not. I don't think it's good to lend people money with interest, but I also put myself in a position where that is endangering the souls of people there, and that's also bad. So I wanted to take responsibility for my end. I shouldn't have accepted that. Having accepted that, it would have been great if I'd managed to pay it off without going to a debt collector. But I wanted to, it's a different matter, but I wanted to apologise for facilitating that usury.
Yeah. Okay. No, look, that's all good, James. Thank you so much for that. I can definitely take a look into all of this for you. If you want me to sort of pass that feedback on as well, I can definitely do that as well. And look, I can see you've also been on hold for quite some time, so I do apologise for the wait times today. I can do my best to try and help you out. Was there anything that you needed assistance with? I know that you wanted to apologise, and you are right, the call is definitely being monitored. Was there anything
and recorded
that you
for training purposes as well?
Yeah, that's correct. Yep. Did you want to sort of escalate the matter?
No, I just wanted to leave that with you and get that off my chest. That you can leave a note if there's anyone to pass that on to. They can have it. I mean, additionally, I would say if I would ask that you stop lending money at interest rates.
Yeah. No, I can definitely pass that feedback on and leave notes on that as well.
If you would pass that on through the Commonwealth Bank, that it is, because I don't know if they haven't heard, or because I hadn't heard about it, right? Like until quite recently, I hadn't really looked into that. So if you could pass on that, yeah, I mean, maybe they know and they're not doing it, or maybe someone just hasn't told them, and I would not want to be responsible for not having passed that information on. So if you can let them know that it is morally unjustifiable to charge money at interest, that would be great.
I can. Yeah, I can definitely pass all of that feedback on for you and leave notes as well for you.
Great, I appreciate that.
Cool. No, you're very welcome.
Yep.
It's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you, James.
A joy, and I know you've got lots of people to get back to. There aren't any. Are there any forms of home loan you would offer that wouldn't have interest? Because I have a family and I would like to have money to buy a house for them at some point.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing, does that exist as something that you do?
It's definitely something that we can look into. The only thing is with home loans, it is outside my delegation.
Yep.
So I would need to get one of my colleagues on the line who could go through all of that with you if you've got some time.
No, look, I'll check out what you've got online because I don't want to waste any of your time. I know you've got a lot of people to speak to and a lot of people on hold. So I just wanted to pass that on. My apologies.
Yeah.
I don't,
good. No,
if someone there wants to apologise to me, they can for having charged me interest on a loan, but that I'm not going to push for that. That's not like hugely important to me to receive that, but more spreading the knowledge that it is wrong to do that.
Yeah, no, look, I will definitely pass that feedback along for you. And like I said, if you do want to take this further and get it escalated, I can definitely do that for you now.
Okay. But I tell you what, I don't want to overly escalate when... Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like having said, maybe just the gentle reminder, sometimes you go too far in telling people to do something. Do you know what I mean? And then they get their back up. Yeah. So I'm happy to I'm happy to say it there in a calm way. And I don't know that it's my place to escalate it either because I'm no paragon of virtue here. I'm just a guy, you know? So I'm happy just to say it and to see how it goes. And it would be great if they listen to that. And then, I guess we'll take it from there. But thank you so much for speaking with me. I really appreciate that.
No, that's okay. Look, thank you for your call. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. And look, I just want to let you know before you do go, if you ever do have any inquiries relating to home loans and you do want to speak to somebody later down the track, you can give them a call directly on 132224.
Yeah, great. I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
and again, it would be great. I'll look into if there's a way that they do that without charging interest, but look, it seems unlikely. I don't think that I haven't heard of that before. I think it would be a great service to offer the community, and so maybe I'll raise that with them. But
sure.
Yeah, for now, just happy to apologise and to put that right, and to thank you for speaking with me today.
That's okay. Thank you so much for your call today, James. It's been a pleasure speaking with you also. You take care and have a lovely weekend.
You too. God bless.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.